here to wake the room up. Y'all gon' know the name. Expect the unexpected, boy, it big talk, big game. Welcome to the game room. Sit back, relax, and chill. Gonna speak your mind, cause in here we keep it real. You know Darrell gon' say whatever he thinking, dancing cut up. The rank 'em gon' be random. Shout out to Lee, what up? Hot topics and the question of the day gon' blow your brain. Just tune in, it don't change. It's big talk, big game, big talk. Big game. Got big talk. Flip big game. Big talk. Big game. Just tune in, it don't change. It's big talk, big game, boy. Big talk, big game. Yeah. Big talk, big game.
Hey man, it's Big Talk, Big Game, man. You feel me? We back in the Fed, back in the Fed. You feel me? This your boy D-Rail.
And I go by the name of Lee. What up?
Man, we back in the building. You feel me? This is the game room. You feel me?
Welcome, man.
Welcome to the game room, man. Welcome, you know what I'm saying, where anything goes and everything goes down. You feel me?
You never know.
You know what I'm saying? You just never know what's going to come out of our mouth, who you're going to see, and what you're going to hear.
It's unrehearsed. I don't know what I'm going to say.
Right.
Ain't got no script.
Right.
We out here, man.
But hey, make sure y'all subscribe to everything at Big Talk Big Game, and also download the app dhhn.tv to catch all our episodes, old, present, and future. You feel me? Catch it all, man. Definitely catch it all. Man, now you know today is a national day, right?
Oh shit. Okay, what we got?
Today is a National Pie Day.
National Pie Day.
Now, not the eating the pie.
The equation.
Yeah, the equation pie. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I mean, as far as that, you know what I'm saying, all I know is 3.14, then that's all I know.
3.14683. Nah, I don't know. It sounded good. I could have just, y'all wasn't going to look it up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all wasn't going to look it up.
Well, it can't be a 6 because if it was 3.14, does that mean it was 3.136? And then they wrapped it to 3.1.
Hey.
What is that next? It couldn't have been no 6. It
probably not a 6.
It's probably like a 0. 3.140325789.
I don't know.
You know
when the last time you used the equation? Don't know.
It's been a minute. I was trying to think if my son actually had to use that in math class, but I don't remember him using no radius and diameter.
Nah,
and
you
all
don't know nothing about. Don't nobody know nothing about pi.
They don't even know how to write cursive. You know what I'm saying?
That's a whole nother story.
You know what I'm saying? So times has changed, but hey man, we're gonna get on right with the show because we got a lot to unpack today, man. You know we got that hot trending topics. You know what I'm saying? We got a great guest blessing us in the game room.
Okay, we got a guest.
You know what I'm saying? And we're going to find all about this person as well. You know, we're going to have a little fun with it like we always do. You know how we do. You know what I'm saying? That's Big Talk, Big Game. We only know one way, and that's to do it.
It's getting warm out here, boy.
Yeah, it is.
It might be fool's gold. It might be cold tomorrow, man. You never know, but it's been warm lately.
Yeah, it's supposed to rain tomorrow.
Yeah, you know. Okay, right back to reality. Yeah. But we almost in spring. We done sprung forward.
Right,
we
did.
Well,
actually, this is coming up. This is going to be the last week of winter next week.
Basically, yeah.
It's going to be the last week of winter.
Yeah.
So we're going to get into it.
Hey, get your Zyrtec. You know, them seasons change. That pollen get crazy down here. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man. But anyway, let's get right into it, man, with the hot trending topics. You feel me?
What we got? What's happening?
Man, Power Book 2. The one with, what's his name?
Tyreek in there?
Tyreek. Mm-hmm. They just announced they're having a 4th and final season of Power Book 2. They're not renewing it no more.
Somebody said they coming out with a prequel with Tommy and Ghost when they were younger.
That's their plan. You know what I'm saying? And that's the reason why they're ending this because that's their plan in order, you know what I'm saying, to get that popping.
Hey, man, keep milking it, 50.
It's going to be too much going on. So they're like, man, 50, look, you got to get rid of one of these. It's going to be too much going on or whatnot. We got too many powers out there now.
Okay.
You know, so we can't let you have all the power on Star. Also in news, I know y'all heard Drea pregnant by Jalen Green.
Yeah. Everybody mad about it. You mad about it? What's
I'm like, nigga, do your thing, nigga, because that's all we wanted to do when we was younger is get an older lady. You feel me?
Dre is fine.
Right. Nigga, when I heard I ain't gonna lie, I got kind of jealous for real. You know, I got kind of jealous.
Well, why would you get jealous?
You know what I'm saying? Hey, Dre fine, man. You know what I'm saying? Dre's, you know what I'm saying? The niggas like one of the niggas celebrity crushes. You know?
Hey man, congrats to them. That was the only reason why I watched that show, to be honest with you.
What? Because
The
she was on
women?
there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Drea fine though, man.
She fine.
She got a nice body. She got a nice face. I don't know how her personality is though. You know, but from what I see, you know what I'm saying, I don't really see her talk too much anyway.
I mean, she got some businesses out there. She sell like she used to sell bikinis and clothing and stuff like that. So she got something cracking.
Gotcha.
You know, hey, congrats to them, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Man, congrats.
And of course, Jalen is an NBA player. You know, you know how that goes.
He got money. He got money.
He got money.
Yeah,
I don't know for how long, man. Take care of your money, bro.
Take
so
care of your body. You feel me?
Yeah, that too.
You know,
that
take
too.
care of your body.
Take care of your mental.
Now,
because you know.
Now you know they're not the biggest gap in right now in the world right now as far as between man and woman.
I'm sure they're not. I'm sure they're not. What, you got some other ones? Who you
got?
The
biggest gap I have heard so far is Al Pacino and his girlfriend.
Yeah. I mean, Dre get a lot of flack for doing this, but it's kind of like, this is just the way of the world. First of all, he legal, right? He grown.
Yeah, he grown.
Yeah. So then get out them people's business.
I mean,
that's what it is.
Right. And look at Beyonce and Jay-Z age gap. They about 12, 13 years apart. You know what I'm saying? So did nobody ever say nothing about them being together?
Yeah, you don't always see it with the woman being older, like that much older than the man. So it's interesting how that goes. So hey, whatever. Congrats to them, man. Do your thing, man. Quit hating, y'all.
Right.
Man, quit hating.
You know why they hating? Because they wish it was them.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? They wish it was
run your race, man.
You know what I'm saying?
What else you got?
Also in news, man, we want to say send our condolences, man. R.I.P. to the female rapper Boss out of Detroit.
I heard that.
We heard that she passed away this week, so R.I.P. and rest in peace, and send our condolences and friends, and from Big Talk Big Game to you all. Definitely keep your heads up and prayers to you and whatnot. She actually was one of the first Def Jam rappers, a female.
Oh yeah, okay.
I didn't even know that. I had to look that up to see or whatnot. She was the actual first female Def Jam rapper out of Detroit. Also in news, have y'all heard what the bill to the House has passed?
With the TikTok thing?
Yes.
Okay.
Boy, you should see the comments what people are saying about that shit. They like, how you gonna try to banish TikTok, but then you don't want to banish racism? You don't want to banish gun violence and guns? You want to banish all this bad shit that's going on in the world right now, but you want to banish a social media site?
I mean, one, it don't make as much sense to me anyway, because half the stuff that's on TikTok still gets put on Instagram. So if you're not banning Instagram, like that's where it's gonna go. You know what I'm saying?
Well, see, Instagram is Instagram owned by one of them third world countries?
I have no idea.
I don't think so. I think it's owned by what, Zuckerberg?
Well, I think Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg bought it from whoever owned it previously.
And I think that's the reason why they banned TikTok, because TikTok started off from China.
Okay.
And, TikTok, they could get a lot of access to our government. And I think that's the main reason why they want to get rid of that shit, because they're like, hey, we can't be having all our shit out here, giving all the secrets and stuff to China that they could use against us.
So that can give them access, is what you're saying?
Yeah, that's basically what that's.
Is that how them AT&T phones went down a couple weeks ago, last week?
That's a good question.
Is it connected?
That's a good question.
Is it connected?
That's a damn good question. I don't know. Also in news, man, Otto Porter out of Scott County Central High School has officially retired from the NBA after 11 years.
He got a nice little run in.
So I'm gonna give him a clap, man. He got 11 years in, man.
He got he got a championship, don't he?
Yeah, he got a championship with Golden State.
He got just one?
Yeah, he just got one.
Okay.
Yeah, he just got one. You know what I'm saying? He got his fat contract. He had got paid like over $100 million with the Wizards.
Yeah.
So I wonder if he's still gonna be getting paid off that contract.
I don't know. Depends on the terms of the contract.
Because Luol Deng would just not stop getting paid.
Cedric Ceballos still getting paid.
How the
Hold on. It's not Cedric Ceballos. Who's the baseball player?
Bobby Bonilla.
Bobby Bonilla.
He is still getting paid.
Still getting paid
because he accepted like to get $1 or $2 million a year, and now he's like getting all that money now on the back end.
Yeah, he's still getting paid.
Would you set it up like that?
That's a good ass setup. All these documentaries where athletes broke.
I'm about to get $35 million.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, when he hit 50, I think.
Because he set it up.
And he's 50 already?
I don't know. I think when he get a certain age, I don't know if it's 50.
I think AI is 50. He may already have that money.
Because he might get it this year. Yeah, he might have just hit 50, and that's why he get it.
Golly,
I don't know.
Them niggas set they shit up nice. Damn, I need to get a contract
that's
like
how
that.
you invest in the future.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's a future set. That's future problem.
Now let me ask you this. Okay, since they set it up like that, is there somewhere in the contract or the clause that says that if you pass away before you reach that point, does somebody else get that money of your family?
In your next of kin, your estate.
At that point, you own an estate. You're no longer a bank, money in the bank person.
Okay.
So it's
In
gonna
your
go
estate.
So whoever owns your estate is gonna have access to it. Okay.
Allen Iverson will be 49 this year.
Oh, damn. So he still got one more year before he see that money.
I mean, I don't know how he had it set up. But
He about to get it. I just read the article. He's about to get it.
Could you imagine you just sitting at the crib, just counting down the days, months, and years? Like, man, I can't wait till this time.
you try to keep yourself. Talk about take care of your body. I need to be right for this money that's coming in.
I'm eating straight healthy because I ain't making sure I ain't going nowhere to get this payment.
Yeah, because for a while, Allen Iverson was talking about how he didn't have no money.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he did.
But hey, we ain't crying for you because we know you about to get paid. You know what I'm saying? You know, so hey, shout out to him, man, Bubba Chuck.
Oh man. Also in news, this is one of the things that I just can't understand why women are pissed off. LeBron James, Miss Rambis, and Jenny Buss. Did you see the video? About,
When they was on the court side?
Yeah, they was grabbing his arm trying to
hooked
up against him. It's a lot of ladies out there think that is so wrong.
Wrong of the ladies or LeBron?
Both.
Oh shit.
And I'm trying to figure out like what did LeBron do wrong?
This the problem. A lot of people worried about other folks' relationship. If Savannah cool, then it's cool.
They trying to say, as far as girls that looking on the outside, and they trying to say they don't think Savannah cool with it.
They don't know shit. They ain't talk to Savannah.
You right.
They don't know their relationship. Yeah, for all you know, he might have took them two chicks to the house with Savannah. We don't know that. You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
So mind your business. Get you a LeBron James.
Because I look at it like this, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're talking about Jeannie Buss and Miss Rambis. They actually basically work with the Lakers organization.
Right.
They see Savannah every goddamn day, just about.
So they probably hella cool. They probably,
you know what I'm saying? Like, they got that relationship or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? Like, they know ain't nothing finna pop off. Ladies, y'all gotta realize that's just how how all them organizations work. They did that shit with Kobe, Magic Johnson, Shaq. Y'all didn't say shit about that. But now when LeBron does it, now it's a problem. Now it's something else that we gotta add to why we don't like LeBron. It ain't got nothing to do with his game. But you wanna not like LeBron because of what the ladies was doing.
It's all good. People gonna have their opinions or whatever. It's just crazy when people have opinions on other people's relationship when you don't know the ins and outs.
Yeah.
You know yourself. So you know, it is what it is. People gonna talk. This is the day and age of opinions.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody got one. So
Yes.
hey, do your thing. Have yours.
It is. And last but not least, I know everybody's heard about it. They've been seeing what their team has been doing in this NFL free agent frenzy.
Yeah,
Your
it's all
team,
over the place.
Falcons got Kirk Cousins.
Hey, we got a QB.
Now,
And they got rid of Desmond Ridder.
hold on, wait a minute.
They traded him.
To who?
Arizona.
Oh, when they trade you to Arizona, that means they don't give a fuck about you.
They traded to Arizona,
Oh.
and the Falcons get a wide receiver.
Oh, but no, y'all got a wide receiver. Y'all got
We got another one.
Daryl Mooney.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got Daryl Mooney.
Got another one.
Damn.
Yeah,
So what else do y'all think y'all need as far as
I think
draft or
I think
free
they're
agent?
gonna hit the draft with some defense.
Okay.
They probably gonna get edge. If it was me, you get edge. You gotta go Verse or Dallas Turner.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
but you never know with man.
Okay.
It's stressful, man. You never know with your team. You know what I'm saying? You never know what they fuck around, pick a wide receiver.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You never know.
Yeah.
And what about your team?
Man, my Jets, man, hey, man, we already was solidified at the quarterback. We just needed to get the nigga back injury free and
Y'all
back
got
in
rid
the
of Zach
game and
Wilson?
whatnot. We ain't yet.
Any on another team now?
No, that's the thing, and that's what I was gonna get to is that now that Ritter's got traded, Mac Jones has got traded, Justin Fields can't get traded. That's making it so tough on Zach Wilson to even get a team to trade for him now.
It's a team out.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a team out there for him, but if you're not going to, would you rather have Justin Fields or Zach Wilson as your backup?
Justin Fields, I don't think he wants to play backup.
I know that, but if he decided he'd accept the backup role, which one would you rather have?
I
as your
mean, both of them are unproven, but you can probably feel like if you're a GM, you feel like you can fix Justin Fields
backup? There you go.
because he hasn't had it. He's had an opportunity.
Yeah.
He just had a bad situation.
Yeah.
You might be able to say the same for Zach, but the Jets did try to build a team around Zach.
They did. They tried to build a team.
So
and I look at it like
Justin
this.
Justin Fields got more upside.
And I look at it like this as far as like the team. There's only certain teams that can get Zach Wilson, and that's teams with already proven quarterback that you know this nigga's never gonna get in the game unless an injury comes.
Well, you got some people out here like who is that picked up Drew Lock? You got Vegas that picked up Gardner Minshew. You know what I'm saying? You like, or Gardner Minshew go to the Colts.
No, it was Vegas.
Vegas. Yeah. So you got some teams that have some questionable, quarterbacks.
They thinking that the Vegas Raiders should go get Justin Fields because he could probably start over there. The problem with that though is that the offensive coordinator over there used to be the offensive coordinator for Chicago Bears.
Yeah.
When we had Justin Fields, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know if Justin Fields want to go back to that shit again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, some people talking about Justin Fields would fit in Seattle, even if you behind Geno for a couple years or whatever. So, like you said, I think what's gonna really flesh it out, of course, is the draft.
Yeah.
When we hit the draft in April, people gonna figure out what they're gonna do.
Now, as far as answer your question, my team, I mean, we made a few moves, got a few offensive line, got some defensive pieces.
Mm-hmm. Y'all got rid of a couple people too, man.
I think right now our top two things we need to get, we definitely need to get a number 2 receiver on the other side of Garrett Wilson. We ain't got nobody else up. We ain't got nobody over there that could just separate from the defense and do their thing.
Yeah.
All we got is Garrett Wilson. So we got to get a number 2, and we still got to get some more offensive linemen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's got to be the top 2 things we get.
I'm gonna tell you like this: the AFC tough.
Man,
the AFC
tough,
gonna be tough. Houston coming up.
I did not see Derrick Henry going to Baltimore.
I
did not see that shit. Like, how did Dallas let that happen?
And if he stay healthy, it's on.
It's over.
Yeah.
It's over. Now we did steal one of their power pieces on the line. We did steal one of those.
From
you know what I'm saying? From Baltimore. We did steal one of those.
Baltimore
you know what I'm saying?
Look good on paper.
They look good on paper, but
Houston look good on paper.
It's still gonna come down to Lamar Jackson though. When that playoffs kick in, can you still beat Patrick Mahomes? That's what it's gonna come down to, man.
Anybody in the AFC got to go through Kansas City.
But Lamar's got the more of the bullseye on him because of the team he got and the kind of player he is.
Him and Josh Allen. Josh Allen in that same boat.
But they gonna take a back. They gonna take
Joe Burrow and
they gonna take a step back.
Joe Burrow and them in Cincinnati.
Josh Allen gonna take a step back. They finna take a step back. They done lost some pieces, a lot of pieces. They gonna take a step back.
We're gonna see what's gonna happen, man. I'm excited for the year. You know what I'm saying? You
never
know.
And then we got a Jacksonville Jaguar fan in the building. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you don't like the Jaguars no more? You like the Jaguars no more?
No.
They picked up Mac Jones.
You know, Ravens. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Ravens.
Ravens.
Okay. I'm sorry. Man, I thought you was going with Jacksonville too.
I was pushing for them Ravens last year, man. I really was.
They hurt us.
Man, I thought it was this year, but then I had to really think about like, man, we talking about Patrick Mahomes though, man.
Hey, he can be beat.
We talking about Patrick Mahomes.
Game out of immaturity.
He can be beat. You can't when you facing a team that's been there. You can't do dumb shit.
You can't get that taunting penalty, and you can't fumble in the end zone.
You definitely can't fumble Zay Flowers. You definitely can't do that shit. Nigga, you was in the end zone.
And they keeping that rule too. Like people was trying to get rid of that rule. Nah, that's
the taunting penalty.
That taunting penalty did hurt him too because he got big yards off that.
They end up scoring the field goal.
And like you said, that happens when you got a team that ain't really always there. They do little stuff like that mess up your chances. You know.
Yeah. Wait, well, we're going to see. Once again, it's going to be an interesting season.
Everybody
Aaron Rodgers, we need more than 75 seconds, sir.
Aaron Rodgers might be running for vice president.
Man.
He's serious.
Listen.
Aaron Rodgers ain't even got football on the brain right now. He looking at vice presidency.
Listen.
If you know, you know.
First off, RFK ain't going to win. That's just going to put it out there. He ain't going to win. So they ain't even going to have an opportunity to be vice president because he ain't going to win. Now to say he ain't gonna get no votes, yeah, he gonna get some votes, but he just not he's too late to the game.
No third party really gonna, Republican, Democrat, this independent and libertarian, all that, y'all have a tough time.
That's the first time I ever heard RFK name just recently now because I'm like, I ain't been hearing your name. I've been hearing Biden, Trump. You know,
it's a two-party system.
Trump definitely gonna win, and a lot of people ain't gonna like it that they win and they win.
Yes, indeed.
A lot of, especially black women, because black women definitely have been expressing their views strongly about Trump not getting in there. They do not want Trump in there at all.
There's a lot of people that
Whatever
want
they
Trump
got to do, they don't want Trump in there.
There's a lot of people that want Trump in there.
And I said black women don't want Trump.
There's a lot of black women that want Trump in there.
He gonna support the single moms.
Well, we're going to see.
We'll see.
And that's what's going on in the trending topic today, man. You know what I'm saying? That big talk, big game.
happening.
There's a lot going on. Do you got some birthdays we want to shout out for?
Yeah, I got some birthdays. What we in? Pisces season? And shout out to the
You
Pisces.
be knowing these damn zodiac
Shout out to the
seasons,
Pisces,
man.
you know what I'm
I
saying?
don't be knowing shit.
Pisces, yeah. The Venus moon has come in, and no, I'm just joking. I don't know it like that, but it's Pisces season. Nigga thought I was about to spit some knowledge. So who we got? So for this week, birthdays, man, Common Sense.
Okay.
He's turning. What you think he turning?
Common's probably turned about 47.
52. He up there.
Oh, okay.
He up there.
You know, Lil Rel said that he don't like how Common did Tiffany Haddish. He said them light-skinned niggas from Chicago on the South Side, they look different right now. But anyway.
Lil Rel. Shout out Lil Rel. Chuck Norris.
Okay,
You know
that
about
nigga Chuck Norris about 82.
He up there, 84.
I knew that nigga was old.
Oh.
That nigga still would whoop ass.
Yeah. Fucking Chuck Norris. Jasmine Guy.
Okay, Jasmine Guy. She look old. If she ain't old, she just look old. She gotta be about. She gotta be about 62.
That's exactly right. 62.
Okay.
62.
Okay.
Rick Rubin. You know Rick Rubin? Rick Rubin, the famous Def Jam producer, long beard, white dude.
Okay.
Rick Rubin.
That's all you have to say. Okay.
Yeah.
So he's probably about he's probably up there with Chuck Norris for real.
No, he look old because he got this beard, but he is 61.
Man.
Speaking of producers, Timbaland. Timbo had a birthday this week.
Timbaland's probably about, I'm gonna say about 55.
52.
Okay.
Robin Thicke. Lost without you. Can't help myself.
Did he get sued for the for blurred lines because it sounded like Marvin Gaye?
He did. He
Oh,
turned
man.
47 this week. Hey man, Terrence Howard celebrating a birthday.
Oh, that's you.
What you talking about?
You like Terrence Howard? That's you.
I do. I like Terrence Howard.
You like Terrence Howard? That's you. How old
Hey
are
man,
you?
whoop that trick.
How old
Terrence
are you?
Howard turned 55. I don't look nothing like that. LaToya Luckett.
Latoya Luckett, she's probably about 47.
She early 40, 42. Marlon Jackson from the Jackson 5. Marlon Jackson.
He's probably about 57.
67. They up there.
Damn.
Cujo Goody.
Okay.
Goody Mob.
Okay, Cujo, he's probably about 52.
That's exactly right. He commented on one of our posts one time, man. So
He
shout
did.
out to
Yeah, he did.
Cujo Goody.
Yeah, salute to you, man.
Legend in the game. Quincy Jones. Still ticking.
Quincy Jones
started this shit.
That nigga probably every bit of 97.
He up there. 91.
You know what I'm saying? Like that nigga old as earth.
Lived a life, boy.
That nigga old. That nigga was probably on the original Temptation tour.
Yeah, he before the original Temptation. Will I Am.
Okay.
From the Black Eyed
He
Peas.
probably, he probably about a good 40, 48.
49. You close. Speaking of young Buck.
Yeah.
Cashville, Tennessee.
Yeah, young Buck. Shorty wanna ride with me? Young Buck probably every bit about I'm gonna say 44.
43.
Okay.
Young Buck, still to me, the first man to have two people on his song beefing on the same song.
He did. They
On
was
the
beefing
same
during that
song.
same moment, man. They was beefing. And they
T.I.
talked
Luda.
about each other
On the same song. That's crazy to me. If I could have been
Were they in the
room-
video at the same?
I don't know if there was a video for it.
I think there was a video.
I don't
I think
know.
they was in the video too.
I don't know if it was no video.
Dog, there's a video. We're gonna look that up. We're gonna get back to y'all on
Because
that.
I do know, you know the reason why T.I. and Ludacris was beefing?
Because somebody said that he was the king of South or something like
No.
that.
It was in a Ludacris video, and I forget which one. I don't know if it was Stomp. Where in one of the videos, it was seen where it looked like it was T.I. They was mimicking T.I. was getting stomped. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Or getting beat up or something.
Oh man.
You know, that's why in the song T.I.'s like, me getting beat down, that's Ludacris or some shit he said. You know what I'm
Gotcha. Okay.
But
okay.
it was a misunderstanding. They squashed it, whatever. They squashed it before the song even really came out.
But it was already out.
It was already out.
It was already out.
If I could have been in a room when the song came out and T.I. first heard it or Ludacris first heard it, I know they was like, they could diss me on this shit. I'm on the song. You know what I'm saying? So shout out Young Buck, man, for putting that together. That's some messy shit too, I believe. But Flavor Flav also got a birthday this week.
Yeah, that nigga about 63.
65, man. And that's the birthday. We still in Black Women's Month. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we
you know
are.
what I'm saying?
So
shout out the sisters,
women,
man. Black women.
Yep. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, you know what I'm saying? Y'all stay tuned, stay locked in. You feel me, man? We got our guest that's coming to the game room with us, man.
Yeah.
So make sure you stay locked in. We got more to come only on Big Talk.
Big game.
And we're back, people. We're back, man. Like we promised y'all, man, we got a lovely guest that blessed us in the game room today. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you know what I'm saying? This is something a little different than, you know what I'm saying, that we normally do. But, hey, every time you got to hear something different, and this is going to be some great knowledge and great basic skills that you're going to want to pay attention and lock into. You feel me? Man, we got a one and only, man. We got a financial educator that stepped in the game room with us, man. We got the lovely, the beautiful Ronke Adeyimi in the building.
Yeah. Okay. Welcome. Education.
Right.
Financial education. You need this in your life.
Yes, most
So
definitely.
what got you started in this?
What got me started as a financial educator? Just overall wanting to be successful, wanting to make money.
Okay.
So the first thing I did was what's the easiest way to make money? And as an immigrant coming into the U.S., you get the dreams. They tell you American dream is to come here, make money, and all that great stuff. But then when you get here, you find out that game is tough. It's tough.
Yeah, wow. I could never imagine myself being in that game. You know what I'm saying? Being in that field of that industry, because like you said, it's tough, and you got to really know a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because people are coming to you and they trust you and getting this right for them. You know what I'm saying? Giving them the right answers and whatnot. So
Well, yeah, and thank you so much for coming and sharing your education with us. Because whether you want to be in that industry or not, you're dealing with finances.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
every day of your life, we deal with finances. So everybody is in that financial game, one way or another.
Right.
Because we all pay bills. So as long as you're paying bills, you're in the financial game.
There it is. So how long have you been doing this?
Well, I've been in the financial space now for over 18 years.
Okay.
I have done different aspects of finances. I've done financial coach. I've done taxes, coaching people on taxes, how to do personal taxes. But my main space right now is just around personal finance education.
Okay.
So most importantly, our kids.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Our kids. That's the space that I currently live in. A lot of times when you think about our kids, they're starting to form their financial stance as early as age 6. They watch TV, they're on social media a lot, and they see all these things. So we got to catch them early before media catches up to them.
Right,
Damn,
right.
that's very true.
Because you're right, because, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to that finance or whatnot, I don't know if this ties into the same thing, but you have a lot of parents using their kids' social to get stuff in life. And now they already messing up their kid credit already before they even get up to the age of what they want to be and what they want to do for themselves. So
yeah, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. And what I'm teaching is the flip side of that, right?
Okay.
How do you set up your children to be successful? How do you set up that generational wealth to continue through your generations? And so it's trying to flip the script on those that are using their kids, socials, and giving them a bad start in life. Flipping that and educating people that there is a right way to do this. And you need to do this to set up your kids.
Right. So you are a CEO. So before we go any further, I want you to know you are a CEO. And what's the name of your company?
MyFi Savvy.
You know what?
And the MyFi stands for Mastering Your Financial Independence.
NYFI.
I
Yes,
like that. I
NYFI.
like that. I like that.
This is excellent. What you're doing is very important, because one thing with you putting a focus and a target on children,
Yes.
and starting from there, it's super, because nowadays they on video games, they on tablets, they buying V-Bucks or whatever. Like they're involved, and this is something that is not taught in schools.
Exactly.
They don't teach you financial competence or how to move when you're dealing with, because pretty much school teaches you how to be a worker, but it doesn't really teach you how to manage your finance. That's something you have to learn at home, or get you a financial educator.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying, to get that thing going. Okay.
Well, there's 17 states that are changing that game right now.
Oh, really? Okay.
And they have made it mandatory that 11th and 12th graders have to take some sort of personal finance course in order to graduate.
So is it one of the states in Georgia?
Yes, Georgia is one of those states.
Okay.
However, 11th and 12th grade is still too far. Those kids are ready for college, right? In 11th and 12th grade. And then you have so many years that they've done so many financial transactions that unless their parents have taught them leading up to that 11th grade, they're still not going to be ready for college.
Right.
So that's why, my goal is to hit them early enough, right, to build that financial education early enough so that by the time they get to high school, they already know what to expect.
Right.
As far as like, do I want to go to college? If not, what do I want to do, and how do I want to gain my financial independence? Because we're getting to a point in life where college is not for everyone, and that's okay.
Yeah.
And we have to be okay with that, but we have to teach them how to manage it. I mean, I know 10-year-old kids that are making big money off the internet.
Right.
And someone has to be able to guide them through how to make this money correctly and what to do with the money.
Right. So is that probably one of your obstacles, or biggest obstacle, is trying to catch them early, and you may catch them too late, or someone like parents may not let you all the way in to discuss this with their children?
Well, no, one of the biggest obstacles is that I'm finding out that a lot of parents are not as knowledgeable about personal finance as we think they are.
And they ain't gonna let you know either.
Exactly. And so a lot of them that I talk to are like, well, how do I talk to my kids about, personal finance at age 5 or age 6 or age 10 or even age 14? We have the ages that we've said, we got to have this talk at this age. We got to have this talk, birds and bees talk. What age do we have that finance talk?
Right.
And so that's just something that I want to promote more, is just like we have ages where we have all these important conversations, this is one of them that should happen as a family.
Right. Now, as far as your process or whatnot, run through the process as far as if you're meeting a person for the first time, talking to them about financial education or about their finances. Walk us through, give us a small sample of
what's lesson one.
Yeah,
lesson one
what do you tell them first?
Lesson one is easy. What's your current situation?
Okay.
Let's talk about your current financial situation. So I actually have a questionnaire, survey that I have people answer simple questions, yes or no questions, that help determine where do you have gaps in your financial situation. We ask you, do you have, very important, do you have an emergency fund set up, which is at least minimal 6 months of your living expenses? Do you have that set up as an emergency fund?
Right.
And you find out that most people don't have that. People are living paycheck to paycheck, and what they're not understanding is that that's a part of life, but you have to set yourself up in a way that allows
if the job
you
is
to,
gone, you still got a little wiggle room.
Exactly. So that current situation test kind of helps us understand where you are in your current situation and and then I can help you build a plan for you to be able to go back and answer yeses to all those questions.
Okay.
Gotcha. Okay, that's what's up.
So let me ask you this: your passion from this, did it stem from your parents? Were you taught at an early age, or did you just kind of realize maybe that was something you missed and want to pass that forward? How that work?
That's such a great question, right? Because I actually just published a book.
Okay.
And
congrats on that.
Let them know the name of your book, you know what I'm saying?
The name of the book is Money Will Grow on Trees.
Okay.
Nurturing Your Financial Future.
Okay.
That is the name of the book.
Okay.
It's available on Amazon, and it's also available on our website at www.myfisavvy.com.
Okay.
And so in that book, a lot of what I share in the chapters, I start off with my personal money stories. You know, how my parents, you know, my dad was an engineer, my mom was an educator as well, but she was also an entrepreneur. So I kind of dabbled in both sides of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the one thing that was prevalent was that we did not talk about money at home. At all. Did not talk about money. But I would see my parents work. I would see them get paychecks. I would see them, you know, fund so many entrepreneurial endeavors. But they never talked to us kids about money.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And that is, you know, that is something that happens in a lot of
Absolutely.
families.
Because money runs the world, you know, and you got to know about finance. I mean,
But not only that, when you're talking about a family household situation, most people don't want their kids all in their financial business. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about it.
That too.
You tell your kid, you know, now some people don't care. You're like, man, we ain't got it. We broke. But most of the time, people are like, you know, oh, no, we can't do that. But it's hidden. The parents, they talk amongst themselves about how we going to pay this bill, how we going to do this. But that conversation, your children are not involved. They just wake up. You see so many people like, I didn't know I was broke or my family was broke until I got older.
Until the lights
Or
went
until the
out.
lights got off or whatever. Or
Yeah.
I just thought we was rich or I knew we wasn't rich. But they don't really have an idea. And then, like you said, you get thrown out here in the world and you realize, oh, bills. Past due.
Right.
Oh, I gotta pay for that. Oh,
Right.
taxes. Hold up.
Oh,
You know what I'm
that costs that much? Oh, man, I got to pay this much for rent?
Your
Oh, my
child
God.
should not look at their first check from their first job and be
And
like,
be
"What is all of this?"
surprised, who's FICA?
Yeah. What's going on? I thought I was supposed to get paid. You know, that means you as parents didn't tell your kids how this works,
Yeah.
and they don't know what's going on in your household situation. Because you know,
Very
so I
true.
get that. I definitely
Very
get that.
true. And that's one of the things we need to demystify, that it's so hush hush, right?
Mm-hmm.
Money is so hush hush. Can you imagine the power that you would give to your kids if they knew what every single bill that came into the house was?
Right.
How much it was, and even your paycheck, good or bad or ugly, your paycheck and how those numbers work to pay the bills.
Mm-hmm.
I think it would actually allow your kids to understand that maybe I don't need those $200 shoes.
Right.
That's true.
If they know the breakdown of the numbers, that, you know, mommy and daddy's paycheck barely covered our bills.
It's hard to be that. I know you got to have a little psychiatry in you too, because I know it's hard for parents to be that transparent with their children. Because you ever be at the, you a kid and your mom buying groceries or something. You're like, man, I want this can. Like, we ain't got money for that. Y'all got money for this grocery.
Right.
You just assume. Hold on now. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you don't know what
y'all
the
buying
money
all this
is.
right now. Why can't you just slide a piece of candy in
Right,
there? You know what I'm
right.
saying?
If I get
Yeah.
some money back because you my dependent, you're like, oh, that's my money. Now get out, mind your business, man. We got to eat in here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The lights on. So, yeah.
Understandable, but at the same time, you still have to teach them, right?
Exactly.
And the more you teach them, the more they can make better financial decisions.
Yeah.
I feel.
I think parents feel like they put themselves on a, like, we perfect up here. You know what I'm saying? We perfect, but we not perfect.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, we not going to tell our kids, hey, man, we struggling this month to make this happen. You know? So, yeah, I get that.
And that's fair. That's fair. You know, you want to have that air of, I'm taking care of my family, we're doing well, even when things are not going well.
Yeah.
But I think just the power behind helping your kids understand that this is how the real world is, really goes a long way to help them make better decisions.
Absolutely. I agree with that. You got to tell your kids to be quiet too. Kids tell your business.
Yeah,
Don't
they
be
do.
telling grandma, hey, we couldn't afford the light bill last week, so we took out a little loan real quick. Hey, shut up. It's our business.
Oh man,
True.
and that leads me to my to two questions. It's a two-part question based on what we're having the conversation. One is that what is something that parents may say to you when you very first open this conversation that they feel like that they know, like because when you come to a parent, like you said, they feel like they already know everything. What is one of the main things that they're telling you that may not be able to let you work with their kid? Are they telling you that they already got that together? You ain't got to tell them. I already told them, or like, what are they telling you?
Well, so a lot of parents do want to manage how much information you give to their kids. And that's understandable, right? You want to make sure that the right information is going to your children. So for a lot of parents is, what exactly are you trying to teach my kids? And so the first thing that I explain to them is that every age group has different things that they need to learn, right? You know, I wouldn't expect, I built out a curriculum that, you know, a 5-year-old in kindergarten can use, a 6-year-old can use. Because at that age, there's certain things they need to understand about needs and wants, for example. What is a need? What is a want? So at 6 years old, you need to know that, okay, I need to have clothing. You know, back to your grocery store example, I need to have clothing, I need to have food. Those are needs.
Right.
Wants is that candy.
The toys.
The toys, yeah. So they start to understand, okay, the food, the groceries, those are our needs. We need to buy those first.
Yeah.
And then if there's money left over, then we can buy the toys and the candy and things like that.
Yeah, okay.
So at a young age, that's what they need to know. The older they get, they need to now understand, okay, I know what my needs and wants are, but how can I, you know, do I have an entrepreneurial spirit? You know, a lot of kids are out here at a young age earning money. You're giving your kids allowances.
Right.
You're paying them for
Washing
chores.
cars and stuff.
Exactly. You're paying them for chores. So you need to teach them what to do with that money that you're giving that's coming their way.
Yeah.
And so at, you know, age 10 to 14, those are the lessons you want to be teaching them. So that's what I explain to parents about the different age groups and what their kids need to know at those intervals.
Okay. Now, on the flip side, part 2 of that question, what is a secret or a hidden gem that most people don't know that you want to present to the world right now, or that you presented to people like, hey, they didn't never know this part of the finance side that may help them?
Interesting question. So I think that is just helping everyone understand that it doesn't matter how much you make on your job. You still have the ability to save money. Doesn't matter how much you make.
Okay.
I have worked with people who have made $50,000 a year all the way up to $250,000, $300,000, and the person making 50 still has the ability to save money and be able to invest their money and become financially independent over time.
Because you know what I'm saying, like you said, you know, trying to compare your 50,000 to a 200,000 person salary, you're probably thinking as a 50,000, like, man, I can't save money like they can save. I ain't got like I'm living paycheck to paycheck.
That is such
you know,
a
I can't.
huge misconception.
I want to save money, but man, I got that money got to go to something like a bill or something like that. You know, like how do you get around them having them kind of conversations with you?
Well, that's what we do. We start with that current situation survey, and we assess where are you right now, how much are you making, what are you spending your money on, and you will be surprised what people spend money on. You know, by the time I have people for the next 30 days, just collect every time you spend money, you swipe your card, you know, you buy anything, just write it down. And by the time we come back and look at it, they're buying Starbucks.
Bullshit.
Right.
They buying bullshit.
It may cost little money right now, but that shit adds up. It's like, damn, if I would have took all that out, I would have saved myself $200.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, if you go from I'm drinking $8 coffee a day every single day to I'm making my coffee at home, I bought a Keurig, I'm making fancy coffee at home, the amount of money you would save, right, goes a long way to where you're currently at, you know, when it comes to finances. So those are the little things that people don't pick up on, but it's there.
Yeah.
You know, or someone who goes out to eat lunch with friends, goes to brunch every Sunday. That's my favorite one. You know, they go to brunch once or twice a month.
Yeah.
But then that brunch, that limitless mimosas, runs you anywhere from $50 to $100.
Right.
So if you do that every single weekend,
there go your saving money right there.
Exactly.
So do a lot of people come to you and say, well, listen now, I want your help, I like your education, but I'm not trying to change my lifestyle.
Right.
I'm trying to do something. I'm trying to live and have fun. And, you know, they might be apprehensive because they think you're going to come in here and be like, well, we cutting out all of this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I do get those. I do get those. And within those conversations, it's really about what is your end goal? What are you trying to get to, right? And for most is I want to be financially independent. I want to never have to worry about money. And the way to do that is you don't necessarily have to just cut everything down to zero, but you do need to dial certain things back and work towards whatever your goal is. But you still have to cut things out.
Absolutely.
So what you start to think about is, is that Starbucks coffee, am I going to die if I don't have Starbucks today? Some might, but for the most part, I think that if you make a small switch like that, it won't hurt you.
Okay.
Same thing with brunches, right? If you go every single weekend to hang out, is there a possibility where you bring the brunch to your home, right? And have your friends come drink the mimosas at
So
my
you got some
house.
ideas.
I got it here. I got all the setup.
Oh yeah.
Setup.
There's different creative ways to do it to where you don't feel like you're just giving up all of yourself.
Absolutely. Okay.
So does filing your income taxes, does that come into play when you explain financial education as well?
Oh yes. For W-2s or people who are entrepreneurs, a lot of that advice that I typically give is just around make sure that if you're a W-2 person, that you're keeping all your receipts, understanding what the yearly increases are, and that the government gives, that IRS gives. You need to understand that. Same thing with if you have children, the credits that come with having children.
Man,
those are all the
that
things
child
that,
tax credit, man. Go, man. If you make a certain amount of money, you already get it.
wow, there's that too.
Like
But
you
for
don't,
those,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah,
You
but
don't
for
get rid of
those
nothing.
folks, there's other things, right?
Got to know the
See,
loophole.
and so I was going to ask you, like, what is something I need to be looking for so I can make sure I can add a little bit more?
Well, if you're a solopreneur, if you're an entrepreneur, there's different things that you can do. You can actually open up an IRA where you can use that as a savings.
Okay.
A SEP IRA. You can open that and use that to put money away, even if you still have a W-2 job where you have a 401k or something like that. There's just a lot of different credits, and then having a business, there's a lot of tax write-offs you can do as well. So all those different things we kind of talk about and give advice on, and keep receipts.
Gotcha.
Always keep receipts.
Gotcha.
But there's a lot of things that you can, that you can get tax credit for, that you can itemize and use it to file your taxes.
There it is, man. Ronke Adeyimi, a financial educator, is giving us that financial business.
Real
You feel
stuff.
me? Some real true stuff that you need to be listening to and hearing. So, where are you actually from?
I'm from Nigeria.
Okay. Lagos, Nigeria?
Yes.
See?
Oh, look
See?
at
See?
you.
Somebody pulling out the map every now and then. Okay.
I used to play ball with a few people from Lagos, Nigeria.
Okay. Oh, nice.
Is that where Luau Dang from? Oh, he's from no, he might be from
I
Florida.
don't think he's from Lagos or whatnot. Yeah.
What's his name?
Luau Dang.
Yeah.
Not
Okay.
close.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I played ball over here in the States with some Lagos, Nigerian people.
Okay.
You know? I don't think you'll know them, though. You know? I don't know how big is Lagos.
It's huge.
See what I'm saying?
It's
So, yeah,
huge.
so you probably won't
So I
know.
wouldn't know him. No.
Yeah, so what is next for you now that you've been in the game for a while with the financial
You need to get this in schools.
what is next for you? Is that your next move?
That's my
That's
move.
it? Okay.
That is my next move. So with the book, the launch of the book coming up, one of the things that I started conversations on is how do I get these into schools? I do like that. I applaud Georgia that they're one of the states that is making financial literacy mandatory, but for 11th and 12th graders. However, we do need to start a little bit younger. So my goal right now, April is Financial Literacy Month, National Financial Literacy Month. And so one of the things that I'll be doing is I'm doing a Kickstarter campaign. And with the Kickstarter campaign, I want to be able to get this book into the hands of different schools.
So the book is kind of like is it textbook sort of?
It's a workbook.
It's a workbook. Okay.
It's a workbook. It's got stories in it. It also has like questions for the kids. Yeah, questions for kids to answer. It also has like, activities that families can do together, because one of the biggest things, as I said earlier, is for families that don't have the knowledge on how to talk to your kids about financial literacy, giving them a way to all, work together. One of the biggest ones that makes the biggest impact in the book is just around the family budget. Okay. Right? Mm-hmm. Here's how much mommy and daddy bring in, and here's the bills that, we need to get paid.
Okay.
There it is. Yeah. There it is.
So let me ask you this. If you were to, let's just go through your vision for a minute. Let's visualize. So if you were to begin this process and they say, you know what, this is excellent, we're going to put it in schools, what age would you start with? Like, what grade are you coming in?
Kindergarten.
You're coming in kindergarten. Now, would this be something you would envision where it would be kindergarten, it'll be a certain level, and then first grade, and then it just goes up until, you know what I'm saying? Like, almost like math. You got math in kindergarten, and you got math in first grade, and it just...
Oh, so you try to add it to one of the levels up, like
one
an
of the
elective
subjects.
or something, like the actual class itself. Okay.
Like the subject, okay.
So it right now for 11 and 12 graders, it takes the place of social studies.
Okay.
So same thing for those age groups. And what I'm trying to do with the book, really, with the Kickstarter campaign, is to kind of be able to, use some of those funding to build out lesson plans for teachers. Okay. Because the teachers need to be able to take this book and be able to teach it at every level, and also build a complementary workbook to go along with it. But I think this is something that is much needed, to start educating our kids at a very young age.
It is because like you said, a lot of people will mishandle money and not realize what they spending on, like you said, a bunch of bullshit, and then they realize like, damn, I could have had $300 already. I spent $300, even though it was $8 here, $3 here, $15. Like, even though it was spread it out, if you add it all together, there you go. There go your $300 right there. There go your J's right there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And
so
$300 a month in savings, it starts to compound in interest.
But it's hard though. I can't even front. It is hard to like shut down things that you really want, because
it's habit forming. So you formed a habit of getting this bullshit, and that's your lifestyle. Exactly. So to get people to kind of switch it, but I think it's important because we're us as people, we're consumers.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? But yet we complain about maybe other groups or other ethnicities or whatever and how they do their thing. Well, this is a start of getting educated on this. Is where it starts from.
We are one of the biggest consumers in the world. And so we have to start thinking about that in the sense of, yes, I'm a consumer, but I also need to be on the other side, right? Where that one, where that 1%er is, we need to be in that top percent as well.
Right.
And Atlanta is just a space that makes it possible to do that. Absolutely. There's so many things that's happening here in Atlanta that we need to be upfront. We need to be in the top earning percentage. And this is the way to do it.
There it is.
Get educated.
Now, if you had to tell someone today that was still struggling or that's still lost as far as on the financial side, what would you tell them right now if they're watching? What would you tell them right now?
I would tell them it is never too late to start. Never too late. I've had people who were 40 and above, and they were still able to gain financial independence. And, I'll tell you guys this. The thing about financial independence is that everybody's money number is different, right? Mm-hmm. And the way that I look at it and I explain it to people is, my financial independence is basically, can I have enough money in my savings, in investments that equal, my bills, my monthly bills for the year times 25 years.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh, now that's deep. That's deep, right? Woo! That's a lot. That's a lot.
Your number.
Yeah, that's a lot though.
That makes sense.
It's a lot, but that's your number.
It makes sense because when you're retired or when you're done, You don't want to be on a fixed income type situation where you can only do like you need to have all the years of working. You need something to show for it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You've been working all these years, so you know.
But these things add up. Think about it. So while we're saying that, it's how much it takes to pay your bills each month times 12 months, times 25 years, you might think it's a lot, but if you started working at age, 18, 20, straight out of high school, if you start working then, you should have enough education to know every single job I get, I'm maxing out my 401k, right? Because employees are giving you a match.
Right.
Most employees are matching. You always know that, okay, every time I get paid, I will save X amount of money each month. And that money goes into an investment. And that's when compounding interest starts to take, take
now
frame.
that money working for you.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is. That interest just starts building and rolling to where now that number it starts to look achievable.
Yeah, and you know what I'm saying? You making money while you sleep. There
That's
it is.
it.
Man, we got Ronke Adeyimi in the building. You feel me, man? We appreciate you letting everybody know, getting them, up to speed and knowledge on the financial side. So what we're going to do, what we like to do on our show as well, we like to have a little fun.
Okay.
All right, we like to have a little fun with you. And we want to let you know this game is called Rapid Fire.
Rapid
All
fire.
right, Rapid Fire.
I'm ready.
And before we get started, I want to let you know Rapid Fire is brought to you by Love is Black. Make sure y'all go get y'all apparel, your gear, whatever you kind of trying to get, a shirt, a hat, whatever. Ladies, men, kids. Love is Black. That's loveisblack.com. Make sure you put it in the discount code BTBG2020. That's B as in boy, T as in Taylor, B as in boy, G as in girl, 2020.
Get the
and
discount.
get 20% off at loveisblack.com. You feel me? So what we do is that we ask you random questions, so outside of the financial education, we want to know Ronke Adeyimi as a person, who she is. So if somebody wanted to know who she was, what she liked to do besides her business, who she is, all right?
Let's go.
All right. So what is your favorite hobby?
Favorite hobby? I would say traveling.
Okay.
Traveling.
Okay.
Traveling.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cause you just got back from Dubai, right? See,
Yes.
See, I did my little homework. I did my little homework.
I did.
Dubai.
Oh, it was wonderful.
Was that your first time going?
No.
Okay.
Second time, but it was different now because we took the kids with us. So it's always great when you can take time off and just spend time with family. Love it.
Absolutely.
So it's becoming very quickly.
Okay.
You want to go to Dubai? Get your financial education. Get yourself together.
Yes.
Save that. Quit going to Starbucks.
Yes, that is true.
Oh man.
Okay. What is your favorite food? Top of your head.
Favorite food. So I told you guys I'm Nigerian.
Right. That's what I'm expecting. What we got?
I gotta go with the plantains and goat meat.
Plantains and goat meat.
Okay.
Yes, fried plantains. Can't go wrong with that.
I do
Trust
like
me.
plantains.
I can't eat plantains like that though. I tried it, but I just can't eat it like that all the time. I'm sorry.
Why not?
I know. I don't feel like it's not a disrespect, is it?
No, it's not.
Okay,
No,
okay.
it's not. I'm like, no, I'm just saying, like, who doesn't love
I
plantains?
can't.
First of all, who made them for you? Where you get them from? No, I'm just joking.
Well, I always get plantains from the Jamaican spots.
Okay.
You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? So they always put them in
theirs
there.
is soft.
Yeah,
It's
you know what I'm
overripe.
saying? Yeah.
Oh no, you don't want.
And see, that's probably why I don't like it like that
Yeah.
She
because
said fried plantains.
see,
Yeah,
I
it's
ain't never,
fried,
see,
but
I ain't
it's,
never had
theirs
fried.
is always overripe.
Like it's gooey and
yeah.
Yeah, see, I never had like that then. So I
Oh,
guess it's
okay,
probably what I'm
well.
saying.
So what is the texture for the ones that you're referring to?
Well, it's ripe, but it's not overripe.
Okay.
Because when it's overripe, then all the sugar is just oozing out of it, and it tastes more like a dessert than actual
Okay.
food.
Okay, I got. So where can I get that at here in Georgia?
Oh, in Atlanta, there's different restaurants out here. There's Ike's Cafe. They do a good jollof rice.
Okay.
Jollof rice.
And,
Okay.
and fried plantains, yeah. But there's lots of Nigerian restaurants here in Georgia.
Okay.
Right.
What is your favorite color?
Favorite color has to be fuchsia.
Okay. Okay. Nobody said fuchsia. Fuchsia. Okay. All right.
Fuchsia, pink, yeah.
Okay.
Fuchsia. Wow. So you have kids. How many kids you have?
2.
2. Your favorite kid? Go.
Now, Not doing that.
How old are your kids?
1 and 4.
1 and 4. Wow, you got some little ones.
Yeah.
Yes,
So I know they
little.
enjoy Dubai.
So I know when you be talking financial education at the house, they probably looking like, Mama, we just want to play our video games and toys.
No. My 4-year-old actually.
Got the 4-year-old on it?
Yeah, oh yeah, he's on it. He's on it. We're learning right now. He's learning about money. You know, understanding the different denominations of money. They both have piggy banks. So we're not playing.
Okay.
They both have piggy banks, and you know
The 1-year-old got the piggy bank. He ready.
Oh yeah.
Is the 1-year-old a female or?
It's the female.
Okay, that's
and
okay.
the 4-year-old. He's about to turn. Well, they're turning 5 and 2 in a month actually.
They both got the same birth month.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
April, everything going down there.
Everything. It's a busy month for us. Yeah.
That's interesting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Walmart or Publix type of person.
Publix.
Okay.
Walmart is just doing too much for me.
What's going on in Walmart?
Everything. Everything happens in Walmart.
Like what?
It's always weird. Every time I go to Walmart, something
Always
weird
something
happens.
going on.
Yeah. So I'd rather go to Publix, get in, get out, get my wings, and I'm out.
Okay. So you said wings,
Yes.
barbecue ribs, or fried chicken.
Fried chicken.
Okay.
Okay, so you like fuchsia.
Yes.
Give me your favorite fashion season. You like winter clothes, summer, fall, spring.
Oh. Spring because of the colors.
The colors. I see
But
you color coordinating. You got the colors popping.
I love colors. And you know, fashion is one of the things that's near and dear to my heart.
Okay.
So I love spring colors, but summer outfits.
Okay, spring colors, summer outfits.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So if you was on a 2 or 3 hour plane ride, and you know you had to do the number 2 real bad, are you doing it on the plane,
Not
or
happening.
or you waiting till you get off this plane?
I'm waiting till I get off the plane.
Woo! And you had to do it real bad on the cuss.
Nah, we'll wait till we get off that
It's a
plane.
mental thing. You just gotta mentally
is.
lock in.
Have you seen the bathrooms on planes?
Yeah.
They're this big.
Not
Yeah, they
Even in
real
first class.
tiny. They tiny.
They're about this big. So not happening. No.
I don't know if I can load. I don't know if I can go 2 or 3 hours. If it's on the cuss, I got to go and let it ride.
No.
I can't hold it.
No.
Let me ask you this.
And you're tall. So guess what?
Yeah, I'm gonna be all in there like
No.
I'm gonna be in a fetal position already.
No, your legs are gonna be sticking out the door. So trust me, not an option.
Hold it. when was the last time you ran full speed? Like, gah, I gotta
Full
go.
speed. Oh man. Back in the day, years ago, I actually used to enjoy running.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I used to enjoy running. I used to run at least 5 miles a day.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Why?
Oh, you was a distance runner.
There's something about running at that time that was therapeutic for me. It gave me so much time to just clear my head and think of my next idea.
And you had to run 5 miles just to do that every day?
Had to.
It ain't gonna take me 5 miles to clear my head. I'm gonna tell you that.
A good 40. A good 40.
A 40-yard dab.
Yeah,
Ooh, okay, I'm good. My mind is clear. I'm
It's
straight.
just something about the 5 miles, man. When you're in your stride, like a lot of your head is clear. You're listening to music, and the thoughts are just coming in, and they're pure. I love it.
That's a lot. You talking about every day though.
Oh yeah.
5 miles. That's nice.
That's a
Nice.
that ain't nothing nice about that.
That's
Side
nice. That's
hurt.
nice. You can do it.
No, see, you build up your stamina over time, your endurance and your stamina
endurance,
over time.
wow.
Yeah.
God,
Your breathing
man.
changes. Actually, when you start to run like that, you see that your breathing pattern changes.
Was this when you was in Nigeria?
No,
Oh,
I was
okay.
here.
Okay.
Well, I was raised
'Cause
here. I'm from New Orleans.
Okay. New Orleans.
Favorite meal of the day: breakfast, lunch, or dinner?
I think I'm a lunch person because breakfast for me is just coffee.
Okay.
So I'm more of a lunch person. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your go-to dish. If someone said, Ronke, I want you to cook me your best dish, what are you making for someone, just a random person? Like, what are you making?
You gotta taste my fried rice.
Okay.
My fried rice, Nigerian fried rice.
Oh, so there's a
the
difference.
best.
Okay,
Oh,
not Chinese fried rice.
No.
What you got in this Nigerian fried rice? What's in there?
Oh my goodness, it is the bomb. It is. It's got all kinds of meat in it. It's got seasoning. Super seasoning in it. It's really good.
Oh man, so it's like that?
Yes, it's really good.
So drop something off at the daycare so I can go ahead and pick that up from them and whatnot.
No worries. We
I
can make
need
that
to get in
happen.
some of this Nigerian food.
Right.
With some plantains on the side and some goat meat.
Oh man, she
ready?
really taking it home. Now she's taking it all the way home.
Oh yes.
Wow.
Wow.
What would you say is I know you listed a lot of things, your biggest accomplishment for you so far
Oh, man.
in life?
My biggest accomplishment
Just in life.
has to be those two babies.
The two babies?
Gotta be the two babies.
Okay.
Told you they're about to be 2 and 5.
Mm-hmm.
And every single day I feel like I learn something new from my 5-year-old. Because that boy he's smart. He's very smart.
Wow.
So I feel like I learned something new from him, and he amazes me all the time. His sister does too, but she's going through her terrible twos right now, so
Okay.
Yeah.
we're working through it.
Gotcha. Is there anything else that you would want to say at the moment that we probably haven't asked you, and you were like, you know what, I want to let them know about this. I want to get this off my chest. Whether it's financial education, whether it's just being on the show. Is there anything that you like, you know what, let me go ahead and say this because I've been wanting to say this and get to, because we're the type of show
Get it
where
off your chest.
we let people get off their chest, if it's good, if it's bad, if it's ugly, we just want you to just relax and let it go free,
All right, let's get it off the chest.
Exclusive!
So I definitely want people to catch on to the fact that you can be financially independent. I mean, I don't know how many people I've talked to and tried to teach them that there is a path to this. There's a method to the madness and you can do it. So, I mean, I feel like I'm preaching it every time I talk to someone, but I feel like I almost have to preach it. And so, I don't want people to just have that attitude like, this seems unattainable, I can't do it. It is achievable. So that's just all I want to share with people is, it can be done. So let's do it.
That's powerful. That feels like the first step. So I like what you said.
Yeah.
You can do it.
Right.
Yes, you
can work with anybody, huh?
Right.
Oh, yes.
You can make it happen. Okay.
Oh, I can make it happen.
Check them out. Hey, give them the website again so people can.
Yes, it is www.myfi savvy.com.
MyFi
Savvy. Let's get savvy with how we're mastering our financial independence. That's where it comes from. So let's do it.
There it is. Well, we appreciate you coming through. We definitely appreciate you coming through. And like we always tell all our guests, anytime you're in the area, you're more than welcome to peek your head in there or walk on in here. You know what I'm saying? Free of charge. It's always free to come in there.
Awesome.
So we definitely appreciate you coming in.
Yeah.
And definitely make sure y'all check her out, myfisavvy.com. Get your financial situation in order. Get it aligned right, because right now you may be here, but you're thinking about being here. So in order to be there, you got to get your mind right. Reach out to her. Let her get your life together.
Get a process. Get the book, all that. So you give them all the tools.
Yes, most definitely.
Thank
you guys for
no problem.
having me.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Hey, this is Big Talk Big Game. You already know how to follow us. Find us at Big Talk Big Game on everything, and also the HHN.TV app. Make sure you download it now and to watch this full episode. Because you don't want to miss this. This is some real good information that she presented to you.
And we got more coming.
There it is.
We got more coming.
You feel me?
Women's Month.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. It is Women's
Hey,
Month. It is Women's
she
Month.
doing it.
There it is, man. Hey, we're going to let y'all ride because that's our time. Hey, peace, love, happiness.